This week's portion, Behaalotcha, is a lesson in how we feel a connection to God and how at times that might be difficult to express. We find in this portion a description of what the Israelite camp looked like and the signal for how the Israelites would know that it's time to march again. A key to all of it is God's cloud hovering in the midst of the people. When God's cloud was there, that was the signal that they are to stay put. But once the cloud began to ascend, that was the signal that the people had to march once again. Moses would recite verses that make up part of the Torah service today, and special trumpets were made to be used just for this signal of when it was time to march. So there was this physical presence of God in their midst. They saw God among them all the time, and one would think then that would have provided great spiritual and emotional satisfaction for the people, that they would feel elated to know that they had God in their midst, and therefore all their needs could be satisfied because God was with them. And yet, we find in this portion that the people complain about their diet. They are fed up with the manna that is falling from heaven every day. They're fed up with the miracle of food that is provided to them by God every day. Another physical reminder that God is in their lives, and they ask for something more basic, a more basic diet of meat and poultry. And so God, in wrathful anger, provides it for them. Yet this is a lesson, a greater lesson for us. Would we feel more spiritually fulfilled if we knew that there was a sign, something specific that showed for certain that God was with us? Would that change our lives dramatically? Would we feel that we would be more spiritual? Or how difficult is it really to feel spirituality in our lives? Do we need a physical sign? Can we make the regimen in our lives to do mitzvot, to perform good deeds that will help provide spirituality? What is it about human nature that makes it so difficult to connect to God? These are the questions that this portion asks for us, and we recognize that we need these physical signs. We need being in a synagogue and seeing the ritual items of our tradition, the Torah, the menorah, the Ner Tamid, the eternal light. These things are constant reminders to motivate us to connect to God. Shabbat Shalom.